So India is a worry because numbers are surging, and I think, as you can understand, for a country like India, the peak it basically peaks at different times in different parts of the country, and there are some projections that say that the peak will only flatten across the country by the end of the year, is what the forecast is. But I think at the moment, every state is trying to manage the COVID crisis the best it can. And I actually am in the part of the country where there is a very worrying surge of numbers. But I do believe that everyone is trying to take very well thought out measures in terms of testing and containment and quarantining. So let's hope that things come under control in a better way.
Oh, sure, ma'am. Fingers crossed for that. I want to very quickly summarize your earnings. And it seems like the impact this quarter came by on the back of higher R&D spends, lower profit share in the biosimilars business, and lower profitability in the research services segment. What can change into the second half as we go forward into the year in the coming quarters?
So, Tanvi, I think you will appreciate that this was always meant to be a recovery quarter, and you can see that we've had a very good bounce back in terms of top line. We had a 14% group top line jump. We had a 19% jump in terms of our biologics business, and we had a 60% jump in a sequential quarter earnings for our biologics. The historic generics business, of course, has also done very well with a 16% jump. So I think top line was very good. It gave us the confidence that we are back in the normalcy of business. And if you look at our earnings, yes, it has been impacted by, as you just mentioned, R&D spends and lower profit share from in our biologics business, and of course the flat earnings in the research services business. But I think the Q2 numbers are looking very promising because we will be launching insulin glargine in the U.S. market this quarter. And of course, we are seeing a lot of uptick in all our businesses. So we're very confident that we will start seeing earnings coming back to the levels that we want. As far as R&D spends are concerned, you will appreciate that R&D is very much a part of our integrated growth strategy. And without R&D, I don't think we can have sustained future growth. So R&D is something that will be spent at sort of a net level of about 11 to 12% of Biocon revenue. And I think we remain very confident that we are set to attain the $1 billion target by FY22.